I'm Patrick Bailey with IQlist.com. Today is April 9th, 2018, and in this video, I need to correct an error I made on a previous video. Okay, I made a mistake in a recent video I did where I was printing out with glow-in-the-dark PLA with my son to print a little skull, which is a lot of fun. It worked, but luckily, John Van Den Bos, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, noticed a mistake I did in the video, which it happened to work correctly, but it was the wrong decision. So actually, he saw in what I showed when I was showing the nozzle I bought the incorrect nozzle. So here is the nozzle I bought from Amazon, and it's a 0.40 millimeter, which is, you know, the width on the outlet of it. That's the wrong word. And so that's correct. But what I didn't notice when I bought it, it's a 3.0 millimeter, and that indicates the filament size. And so we'll see how, I don't know how well this is going to show up on film, but right here, I'll see. Right there we go. Right there is what I bought, and here is what I have. And if you can see, I think it was arranged. The inner diameter is different. So what I have is I have a Prusa i3 Mark III, which uses 1.75 millimeter filament. You can also buy 3.0 millimeter filament, but you have to have a printer that's compatible with that. The Prusa i3 Mark III is not. It uses 1.75. Now looking around, there's not a whole lot of big difference in the world between a 3.0 millimeter and a 1.75 as far as how well they work. It just means your printer has to be designed to use that. Mine's not. So I just kind of lucked out. So sticking this up there, it just happened to be okay. It may, I don't think it caused many issues, but it has the potential to probably cause a few. I mean, the printed out just fine, but it's probably better to buy the right thing. So the right thing that I should have bought, in case you didn't know, the reason I bought this is a hardened nozzle, and I was printing out with glow-in-the-dark PLA. And glow-in-the-dark PLA has more abrasives in it. And so a copper nozzle, which is more of the ideal nozzle you want to use because it has a better heat transfer, can wear more easily than a hardened nozzle. And the hardened nozzle doesn't have a hardened steel nozzle doesn't quite have as good a heat transfer, but it's perfectly fine. But it's more abrasive resistant. So I'm still new, so I haven't done much of this. I've been pretty much printing exclusively with PLA. And the only time I've gone against that is I did print out with a glow-in-the-dark PLA. And based on recommendations, I said, okay, I'll get a steel nozzle so that I can use that for that and save my other nozzles from being worn out. So I got the wrong one. Now, even looking around, so this is the one I should have gotten, a 1.75 millimeter, 0.4 millimeter. That should have been the right one, but currently it's unavailable. So when it becomes available, or I'll go look somewhere else and try to buy this for next time I use it, so I'll have the correct one. And I'll probably just, put this in the pile of just in case, because it worked, but not ideal. Now where'd you go? Oh, I had a good... make sure, because there's a lot of, not only do you want to get the right filament size for it, you want to get the right nozzle size. So this is actually a bigger nozzle, which is, if that's what you want, you can do that. But make sure you have to get the right filament size and the right nozzle size there. Let me see if I found another cool, I was in here, I want to show you because they had a real good picture. I think it was on that one? That was it. Look at this awesome picture. It looks like someone did a cutaway here showing how here's this copper nozzle is worn, and if as it gets worn it becomes from a 0.4 to a 0.5 to a 0.6, and then your prints are going to get messed up. I guess I've never done it myself, but it's probably a good idea to make sure to watch those things. Maybe that's if your prints are getting messed up, it's because your nozzle is. I haven't gotten that far yet. So far, 2-3 months in, no problems on my end. But I haven't been using abrasive materials, except for the glow-in-the-dark. But it's neat to see that. It's nice. That's a cool picture, just to show you what could happen. So anyway, that's kind of it. I got the wrong thing. I'm glad someone pointed out, hey, you've got the wrong thing. Get the right thing. So I want to correct what I did and tell everyone, and I'll probably try to link the other original video to this video to tell people, hey, don't get the one I got. Get this one because that one might be okay, but it's not the right thing. And so maybe there could be potential problems. It's better just to get the right thing. So with that, I did the wrong thing, and this is the correction. And please keep correcting me because I want to learn the right thing. I want to do it the right way. And if I say a mistake, call me out. Please call me out because I'd rather know for myself the correct thing. I don't want to spread disinformation. So please keep correcting me and helping me out. So thanks. Here we go. John Van de Bos. Thank you very much. Hey, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, hey, give it a thumbs down. Also, if you like what we were doing here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button. And lastly, have a piece of info to share? Just post a comment.